I wanted to start first. Damn it.
Hey, you tried it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You threw me off by trying to beat me at what I do.
What's going on? You've taken away my ending from me.
Hey, a couple times.
Every single episode in the last like 6 weeks.
Hey, get on the game. Get on your game.
You just be like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. What am I supposed to be like?
Get on your game. Hey, y'all. Trivia. Are you ready for today's trivia?
I'm ready for today's trivia.
Oakland is the smallest community area.
Okay.
How small is it? A, 1 square mile. B, 0.3 square mile.
Damn.
Or C, 0.6 square mile.
That's a good question.
That's small as hell.
All those are small as hell.
Yeah, they all small as hell.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Before the intro?
That's a record, I think.
Speaking of which, let's get it cracking. 77 Flavor Chicago. Let's go.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love 2 things, food and Chicago, so I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Hey!
I got you.
Thank you. Yo,
what's going on?
Hey, welcome to another dope episode. 77 Flavors of Chicago.
Your favorite podcast, in the world.
It is the world. I'm trying to
68 countries, baby.
And counting.
Just slight work.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm trying to charge.
Here, let me hold your microphone.
Yeah, there you go. Hold my phone, because I'm trying to charge my phone up, y'all. I'm out here.
Being a hoe today.
Hey, my phone for these streets. Let me tell you.
No. Calm down before we turn this into an active beef. Okay?
Yeah.
I already had a dream last night that you cheated on me for 6 months. 6 months you'd been cheating on me, and then I forgave you, and then you continued. And now you want to talk about your phone for the streets? How am I supposed to react to that? You're making my wrong dreams come true.
Well, I don't know what to say about Evil Dario.
You know what's funny is I'm watching Once Upon a Time. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it, but the Prince Charming has a twin evil brother.
Oh yeah?
Maybe it's twin evil Dario.
Hey, I'm sure there's another goofy me out there, me. But anyway, it's not about me. Trivia question. Oakland is the smallest community area. How small is it? A, 1 square mile. B, 0.3 square mile. C, 0.6 square mile.
Okay, all great options. Here's my thing. What is a square mile?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
It's like number of times to the power of 2.
Yeah, I don't know the scientifics behind it.
Okay, I don't know how to get how to get a square of anything.
I mean, if it's
square of a mile, I know like it has to make a square. So 0.3 square.
Yeah, points. Yeah.
Mile.
That's small.
That's a small square.
That's a very small square.
A 0.3 by 0.3 by 0.3 by 0.3.
You're right.
Is that what it is? It's like little.
I guess. Shit. You asking the wrong person. Of a mile. So 0.3 of a mile.
The question, sir.
Look, I don't go into deep in it. Yeah, I don't do none of that. This ain't that.
Okay.
I'm just.
Right. I'm gonna say 0.6. Just.
Hey. Hey, hold on. Let me get you going. Hey, 0.6. There you go.
Look at me. I got one right.
If you guess 0.6, you are correct.
Look at that. That's crazy.
A very small community area. The smallest in all of Chicago.
It's not even a square. How are you going to make it?
That's just the measurements.
A rectangle.
Yeah, this is measurements.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. We had a fun week.
What did we do this week?
Well, here's the thing. Can't remember. No. Open House Chicago is this weekend.
Right.
We actually talked about that. We'll talk about that a little bit. Just a little bit. We touched on it.
Yeah, just a little bit. It'll be passed by the time we do this.
Right.
But actually, Open House, you can use the app.
And still go all October.
Month of October.
You can't go into these places. Some of these places is just the weekend prior to this. You missed out if you you listen to it. Yeah, you missed out.
Better luck next October.
Yeah.
Damn, your eye water.
Yeah, this wind is kicking my ass.
It's a little windy by the lake, huh? We by the lake, y'all.
Y'all, your boy, and this high definition.
Let's get one more episode with a view.
Hey,
before it gets too cold.
Yeah, we out here. We thirsty for this. Just for the views and likes and shit. No.
And all 15 of you that watch our YouTube channel.
We appreciate you. We doing this for you.
Yeah, actually stay on Spotify because that's really where the moneymaker is.
Yeah.
And Apple Music. No, I don't care about it. Well, we have to surpass a certain number on YouTube to start making money. But go subscribe to the YouTube.
Please. You know what I mean? Help us out. We
do
trying
a
to
bitch a
monetize.
favor.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? Go subscribe to YouTube. Go follow us on Instagram. There's more of you that listen to us than there are that follow us on Instagram.
You got to see this
I
high
know-
definition.
I know damn well not all of you follow us on Instagram.
You know, it's
Okay.
easy. Just go follow us.
You're
it's
listening
easy.
on your phone right now. You're not listening on a desktop.
Right.
You can log into Instagram on your desktop. I don't care that you're at work. Pull your phone out.
Instagram and also YouTube.
TikTok?
Tutu.
Tutube.
Tutu. You wear a skirt when you do. Little ruffle thing.
Tutu.
That's what we on there doing.
Dario wears a ruffle skirt on our YouTube.
You know, hey, YouTube is lit because I be taking my time with these videos.
These
Let me tell
videos
you.
are fire.
Look, y'all-
There's graphics and
You know,
images.
you know what I'm saying? And the high definition is so good, you can see my
So
beard
good.
start to connect. Like that's
Stop.
like if you've been
Stop it.
if you've been following your boy
on his beard journey.
you're on my beard journey. You see
Look
this
at
right
it
here.
glistening?
You see me? You can only see that in high definition.
Yeah, you know.
We
This
turned
new,
up.
This new camera lens.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still bald-eyed.
Bald eye, y'all. She
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Here's what we need to
anymore.
talk about. Sarah out here powerlifting, y'all.
Oh,
She out here.
Tell 'em.
She out here deadlifting 205.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Bench
Okay.
pressing 95. Girl, go.
Stop
Girl,
it.
stop it. You know what? You know
yeah.
what play rent free in my head?
what?
So y'all, I gotta tell you this real quick. Sarah was trying to fill the ice trays. She had I don't know what you was doing. You had the
Okay,
water
so-
jug and
so
you
we
was trying
got
to pour it
We
in.
got a new sink.
Yeah.
And so that removed the water filter that was attached to our sink because now the new sink does not have that capability. So we are using a Brita jug. So I was trying to fill the water ice trays from the Brita jug
To the trays directly.
into the. How else am I going to do it?
Sink. I mean, I don't.
You want
You're right.
sink
You're
water?
right. So anyway, y'all, she was doing it over the in the freezer, right? And it started spilling. So she's like, "Damn, I don't know what I was thinking." She went and did it over the sink. It worked. But then when she brought it back to the fridge, she slipped and spilled it all.
I did a cartoonish.
One of them. That shit.
Backwards and
Hey,
water spilled everywhere.
I'm sitting there just looking at TV.
The dog licking the floor. It was just a whole mess. Dario was laughing. He ran out the room laughing.
Hey,
That's how you know.
Hey, this shit funny,
That's
y'all.
how you know I really love him because he ran out of the room laughing at me.
Boy, let me tell
I'm
you that.
still here.
That you are. Oh, thank God, because if you had fallen, my soul would have left my body. I'm sorry.
That's so disrespectful on so many levels.
Y'all, let me tell you something. This wind is kicking my ass. This wind is slapping the shit
And
out of me.
you wanted to give me shit. You were like, you should have worn pants.
No, it's just the tears. It's just, and the sun is like literally, y'all.
Just don't look at me.
Not,
Just look at the camera the whole episode.
oh no, I can't do that. You beautiful.
Aw.
Oh, look at, give me my goddamn coin.
Thanks. You give yourself your coin.
God.
You're the coin master, so you can give yourself a coin.
Talk that
anytime
talk.
you want.
Talk that talk. You ready to get into this one? This is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah,
All of
yeah,
them
I'm
good.
ready.
Let's get tuned up, Chicago. Let's get tuned up.
Or wherever you're listening from.
Oh yeah, right.
Except for New York.
Everybody but in Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck the Packers. Anyway,
Anyway, Oakland, community area number 36. The boundaries to the north, 35th Street, to the south, 43rd Street, to the east,
that's small.
Lake Michigan.
That's where we're
That is
at.
very small. And to the west, Vincennes and Cottage Grove. And we were just on Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
So we were at the border to the west.
Crazy.
Now the neighborhoods. There's two:
Damn.
Oakland and Bronzeville.
Damn, Bronzeville's just everywhere.
Yes, Bronzeville
Wow.
is in three. It's the first community area that's in three different. First neighborhood that's in three community areas:
Wow.
Douglas, Grand Boulevard, and now Oakland.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
it's chilly.
yeah, y'all. Let me tell you something. We can confirm it is cooler by the lake. So
If anyone was wondering,
anybody wondering what it feels like
I just
in
want to understand
mid-October,
why are you out here running in shorts across the lake?
same reason why you are out here doing the podcast.
Yeah, but we're doing this for the content because we're influencers.
We. Hey, that shit sound funny.
This is for the content.
Boy, I wish I had hair. I'd flip
you
that shit
flip
back.
your hair?
I'd flip that shit back.
We're influencers.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's talk about
Please
the.
don't turn this off.
That influences out. The name. It originally was called Cleaverville. Which is weird. In 1850,
It's weird.
1851, Charles Cleaver purchased 22 acres of land from Samuel Ellis, whose street we was just on. He's got a street named after him. He ran a popular tavern, Samuel Ellis did, at the time, right around 35th and Vincennes, okay? Charles Cleveland. What's
I'm
it?
sorry?
Cleaver. Cleaver. You know what the problem is?
What?
These damn teardrops blurring everything up right. These teardrops. These some big ass teardrops.
Yeah, you got dollops. Just coming down.
That's bad, boy. Ooh.
You got those like cartoonish, like anime tears coming down your eyes.
You know, hey, you probably see a snot bubble forming on my nose.
Damn, I do see it. No, don't wipe it. That's nasty.
What am I supposed to do?
Let it snot bubble.
No, this so that she go on air. Anyway, Charles Cleaver.
Sick as fuck after this.
Man, look, Charles Cleaver built a soap factory and a company town in this area with the 22 acres. Now, we know about how company towns go. You know what I mean? Like in this, it was for it. The company town was for the people, right? So it had a church, it had a general store, town hall was there, and homes for workers. Now, he named his home Oakwood. He named his home Oakwood. Parts of Cleaverville.
Stop. I'm gonna need you to ×2 this episode because it's cold right now.
Parts of Cleaverville was annexed in 1863.
Parts of it?
Parts of it.
What's that other community area that split itself in half and was like half of it? I think it was
like Grand Boulevard.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Grand Boulevard, I believe it was.
Shit.
Yeah, developers they were attracted to the area, right? Because all the surrounding industry and the commercial district, and you know the factories were there, the stockyards were here. So this brought those there. Now, in 1871. Developers also subdivided the area once they start building more homes in the area. And when they did that, they said, you know what, we'll keep the name Oakland. And that's how it became Oakland. Yeah. Now, again, like everything.
There's like an Oakwood Avenue.
Is Oakwood. Yeah, we're right now on Oakwood Beach, which I'll talk about that in a little bit, right? Okay. I'll talk about it. Oakwood Beach is actually in front of us.
That better be in 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oakwood Beach is actually behind the camera.
Yeah, I see it.
But you know, so like everything in this area, because we very close to Kenwood, very close to South Shore, Hyde Park. That area is just so if you're not in Chicago, wonder where we are. That's where we are, right? This was home to a lot of the elites in Chicago. So this area, again, suburban. Think that this was suburban, a getaway from the city, which for the first time on our podcast, if you look right between us on YouTube, you can see the skyline in the background. Hey, look, there it is. Yeah, no, you're not. Come on, your boy set it up properly.
Oh, okay. Because all I can see is trees. Maybe I know where my
No, they can see the Sears Tower.
Okay.
Yeah. So, fun fact though. So here's the crazy thing about this, right? The main road in this area was Indian Trail, and it stretched from Fort Dearborn all the way to Detroit. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Now that's not even the craziest thing. Cleaver named Oakland's portion of that road Cottage Grove. And
wow.
yeah, he named the Cottage Grove. And you want to know why he called it Cottage Grove? He called it Cottage Grove because there was a small cottage that was literally in a grove, like a beautiful grove, and it was surrounded by oak trees. So he named it Cottage Grove.
Is the cottage still here?
It is not. The cottage, you know your boy would have been there. I would have been there. Yeah. All right. So now that's like a little setup. Right now we're in a park. I'll get to that in a second. But this area, again, home to the elites. So, of course, it had a lot of dope shit here, right? A lot of cool stuff. The first thing I want to talk about is Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright's first body of work was right here in Oakland.
Way.
I kid you not. And it was, we were just there. We were at the Abraham Lincoln Center. It was founded by Jenkins Lloyd James in 1905, and it was a meeting place for all races, all nationalities, all religions, everything was right there. So that's why you saw the church thing right there. But it was Frank Lloyd Wright's first work that he did.
Wow, and it's Northeastern's.
Now it still serves today, the community today, and it's Northeastern Illinois University's Center for Inner City Studies, and it is part of Open House Chicago this weekend.
Which you missed.
You did. You did.
You're stupid.
You did. Stop it. Stop. But pretty cool. Like, so if you, like, here's the thing that people don't talk about enough in Chicago. If you want to come to Chicago and see, we talk about Frank Lloyd Wright all the time, right? We talk about him all the time. If you want to see his first piece of work that he did, you go right over there and you can check it out. Northeastern Illinois University, great Center for Inner City Studies. Go check it out, y'all.
That's fire.
Another dope thing. This is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. So we went there and there was nothing there. Okay, at this next location, 42nd and Cottage Grove. That is the location of the first ever Walgreens.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
First ever location of Walgreens. So now that short little block, I think it's Bowens was right there. 42nd, Bowens, and Cottage Grove, right there in that area. That's where it's supposed to be. And now I was shook because I was like, there's no plaque. There's nothing.
Walgreens, if you're trying to make a park happen,
a
historic park,
we could do something
to
right there.
Commemorate your first ever Walgreens.
Talk to us, man. Talk to us. 1901, Charles Walgreen. That was his first store that he did.
His last name is Walgreens?
Yeah, it's called Walgreens with apostrophe S.
I know. Is it apostrophe S?
Yeah, apostrophe S.
No, it's not.
It's Walgreens. Check it out.
I thought it was
You thought we do like how we do Jules?
Like a walls of green.
like how we do Jules?
Like wall of greens.
You ridiculous. Come on.
Bruh.
What? Come on
I
now.
knew it was Walgreens. I didn't think it was like Jules.
Well, anyway, they have 7,700 stores now.
Damn.
Yeah. Last thing that I want to talk about, that's significant, fun part, is actually where we are right now.
So everything else after this is insignificant.
Yeah.
And not fun.
Burnham Park is where we are right now. And this is a really, really cool park, right?
Okay.
And I don't, we know about it as Chicagoans, but I don't think we talk about it enough.
That's why it's important.
Yeah, why it's important. And let me spill the beans for you. 1920 is when this park was created. It is 598 acres. It is 6 miles long. 7 miles is Lincoln Park. So Southside got one too. Southside got a big one too.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's facts. It is named after Daniel Burnham. It was an outgrowth of his 1909 plan for Chicago. What outgrowth means is that this was part it was supposed to be, right? And this is where they kept on going, right? They did kind of start, but they stopped, right? It just didn't see it through. But this was part of the plan of his vision for Chicago. And it runs from Grant Park all the way to Jackson Park. And I bet you a lot of people don't realize that Burnham Park is so large that it has Soldier Field in it.
Really?
Soldier Field is actually in Burnham Park, and so is McCormick Place, and so are the museums. So
no way.
We call it museum campus, but that is Burnham Park technically.
Shit.
Yeah, so that area is Burnham Park.
I was thinking it was like this little strip of land. Right
No.
here. Wow.
No, Burnham Park is large. So that's why I said we don't talk about this enough. It's a dope park. It was named, of course, after Daniel Burnham. He helped design 1893, Chicago's first World Fair. So significant to see what it was. Now, here's the other cool thing and significance about this park. So Montgomery Ward, we all know Montgomery Ward here in Chicago is a big thing. Montgomery Ward, of course, had the big merchandise store. He was a resident here. He advocated that the lakefront remain a public accessible place. And he advocated for that. We're talking 1836. He advocated for it.
So like no residential.
No residential. He wanted this, and this is a famous quote. He wanted this to be forever open, clear, and free to the people of Chicago.
I love
to
that.
the point he even went and got a Supreme Court involved in it. Filings say that there is nothing that can obstruct the view of the lakefront, and to this day, it is nothing on this lakefront that is obstructing the view.
Except for that one tall building,
except for the one
Pier.
Lake Tower Point, that building right there, and that's one that kind of got away from it. But if you think about it, the lakefront is all the way open, and it will always be.
So you hit Evanston, and then they just.
Well, that's not Chicago. See,
I know.
So that's Chicago. And you know why he wanted that? You know what he wanted? Literally, not even joking. Other cities. He saw the cities. He was like, no, we got something unique here.
Yeah.
We want to remain beautiful. We want to remain something unique. We don't want to be like those other cities where it look trashy.
Yeah.
So if you ever come to Chicago, whenever you come to Chicago,
you go to the beach for free.
You go to the beach for free, and honestly, there'll never be anything obstructing the view here.
Yeah,
so
you can just look at the water.
Pretty dope.
I mean, it looks really nice.
Yeah,
today's a clear day.
It's a super clear
cold,
day. You
but
can
it's
see
clear.
Indiana. You can see Indiana from here.
Yeah, you can see it's their little factories, little bum ass factories.
If I'm being honest, you can see Hegwish. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, probably.
You can see Hegwish. Anyway, here continuing. The area was mixed, right, with a bunch of different races, right? Irish, Jewish, German, Canadians, Japanese, and blacks, right? Blacks came up to the area, of course, around the Great Migration, 1916, 1920, of course, and beyond. But a lot of blacks came into the area, right? Restrictive covenants, they did happen in this area because they wanted to keep it white, and they wanted to keep it a suburban area. So of course, as we heard with most of the Chicago south side of Chicago, they had made it hard for blacks to come here, right? Obviously, it didn't work. 1950. It was 77% black. It was 77% black. 1970s saw a decline in economy. Okay, when they saw a decline in economy. Economy. That's a tough ass word when you cold. That's a tough ass word. But they saw a decline in economy, and the reason why is, like everything, Ida B. Wells and other public housing came to the area, and of course, white flight happened. They didn't like that. And now here we go. When you take all the resources and things out of it, that it just happens and nothing was given back in there. Now here's something as another pretty cool fun fact. The Oakland Square Theater opened in 1916. I know I'm going back in the timeline a little bit, but it was the largest movie theater in Chicago at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. It closed in 1966 and became the headquarters for the L. Ruckness street gang, which is crazy. In 1989, it closed down and was seized by the police. And something to combat, like everything, we always talk, whenever we find out the community, the people that's trying to help this community, and the Kenwood Oakland Community Organization, known as COCO, formed in the 1990s by Robert Lucas, and it was, of course, like every community organization is, it helps the people out. It helps rebuild economy in the area. And their fight to preserve homes, preserve specific buildings in the area, and restore these things. So COCO, the Kenwood Oakland Community Organization, is actually doing some good stuff around here. So that is what I have on Oakland. Pretty dope.
It's
pretty cold.
Cool.
That was
cold. It's a beautiful community area.
Beautiful, y'all.
The houses are incredible.
Yeah, for it to be
Holy shit.
0.6 square miles. This is fantastic.
It's really, really pretty. There's a lot of parks, a lot of greenery, a lot of beautiful homes.
Yeah. Beautiful. I mean, like this right now, like honestly,
like I want to live. Oh well, my dream is to live in like Bronzeville.
Yeah, you want to live in Bronzeville's so lit.
I want to live in Bronzeville so bad.
Bronzeville's so lit, y'all. Like I know, and
I just want an old, like 100-year-old house.
Yeah, we got people listening all over the place. Y'all don't understand, man. I know people don't give the South Side the credit that it's due, but man, like look where we at right now. This is dope, man. Like Bronzeville is literally a hop, skip, and a jump away, and you can eat good there. There's some good dope music, and
literally,
I mean,
it's just
it's
like
beautiful.
Dope cafes, great people, great art, great music, great theater.
Yeah.
Like
what I said. I said if we was at home. I said it, and I said I was gonna say it on the podcast. I'll be honest, man, and this ain't no bias or nothing like that, man, because I'm from the South Side. But the South Side got some dope ass history.
Yeah.
It's got some dope history. I would say almost more so than the North Side. You know what I mean? Like when you think about it, right? When you think about it, obviously a lot of opportunity on the North Side, but a lot of shit happened down here on the South Side that really, really built this city.
I mean, this was where like infrastructure and like companies and like factories, where the North Side was more
residential farms, and you know what I mean? Like,
so more industrial shit happened down here.
Yeah.
More people lived down here.
Yeah.
More people vacationed down here.
Yeah.
So and the Great Migration happened through here.
Man.
So a lot of like exchange of culture happened on the South Side.
Yeah.
So
right. That's like, I'm not being biased. I'm not just saying. Of course, I love the North Side. I love this whole city.
The whole city.
Yeah, you know that. But like, I'm just, the more and more research we do, we like, God dog.
They got a lot of shit down here.
There's a lot of shit that happened down here on the South Side, man. Y'all, we need to stop that narrative about the South Side is bad, man. Like we we know about the crime. We know about that, but like, it's some dope shit. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. That's all. That's my 2 little cents. Let's talk about the food. Let's talk about the food after we come back from the little brisache and warm up.
Yeah, for real.
77 Flavors. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
To the portion that is brought to you by Choose Chicago.
Oops. Hold on. Damn. Why do I never set it back to the normal thing here. There it is. Choose Chicago. There it is. There you go.
So this week we stopped by Pilsen, which is, just really, if you want great food,
is where you go.
Literally walk down anywhere in Pilsen, walk into any restaurant.
And now, before we talk about that, why didn't we eat in?
Well, let's do this portion first.
This is tied into it. I want to tell them why we are in Pilsen.
We always do this first, and then we talk about the food in the community area.
Yeah, well.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, you know, here we go. She said, there you go again, taking my shine.
Here we go again.
No, but reason why we did.
This is my portion, so we do it how I want it.
Go ahead,
okay?
ma'am.
Thank you. Do I tell you how to do your little history fun facts? No. Okay.
Damn, people listening.
Yeah, and
shit, look at this. People watching you yell at me.
Well, no.
Look at these seagulls going crazy.
I'm just Arab, so
these Arabs. Look at you. You about to make me fuck up.
This is a you people moment. You just said you and your people be loud as hell. That's what you said. That's how you said it.
I was about to say these pigeons out here squawking. Look, clowning me.
You know what's okay? So can we tell this one story about the one pigeon that was standing outside our door?
Oh, y'all.
Okay, so our back door is like you have to go up the stairs and go to the back door. Like it's not outside. Okay, it's like in a courtyard. Like it's tucked. I walk up to the back door, and there is a pigeon sitting there staring at the wall, just pooping.
And you screamed like hell.
I screamed like, first of all,
and I came running to the door.
Pigeons are ops.
Yeah, you said they ops. They for ops.
They're for real ops.
Look at these people feeding the birds.
That's what you get.
Anyway.
I hope they snatch all your food. Anyway, so for the True Chicago portion of this episode, we went to
5 Rabanitos.
Yes, there you go.
Hey, let's go. Give my coin.
You want a coin for everything. Lord have mercy.
Hey,
you said a word.
You know us cancers.
For real.
Out of here.
Dramatic as hell.
Get out of here.
And it's on 18th Street in Pilsen, which home to so much good food.
Everything.
We tried a couple different things. I asked, what's your most popular thing? And she said torta ahogada, which is a torta, which is, I don't want to say a sandwich because that's really offensive, but no, it's not.
It's not. I mean, call it what it is.
It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
That's dipped in like a spicy, warm salsa.
Okay.
We didn't get that. We got the Milanesa Torta, which is another great option. It's like a fried
y'all, that shit rolling off that's just rolling off your tongue real nice today, boy. Go ahead. What was it called? What is it called?
A Milanesa Torta.
Okay.
Anyway, you just because it's food. That's why.
No.
If I said it's hot fried chicken, you'd be like, damn. Hot fried what? Chicken.
Don't do me like that. All right. Anyway, keep on going with the Milanesa. Whatever.
Are you high?
No. What?
It's this cold that's really just.
And the sun. I honestly.
Yeah, your nose is a little pink.
You black right now is all I can say. You ain't nothing but a silhouette.
But your nose is pink. It's
First
so
of all,
cute.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Your eyes are watering. You look like you're
first of all
a baby.
Just carry on.
Anyway, so the torta had the like fried meat, and it had the hot peppers, but like they're not like giardiniera hot peppers. They're like
there was hot peppers.
Pickled hot peppers.
Oh, is that what I had?
Yeah. So
okay.
It's like you know that pickled mix of hot peppers and carrots and stuff like that. Like,
but it wasn't hot.
It depends on what you bit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like not the whole thing is hot. There's peppers. There's carrots. It's that mixture of pickled vegetables that usually contains pepper.
Yeah.
And then there's cheese, an avocado cream. It was just delicious.
It was.
It's huge.
Yeah, you know.
In my opinion, if you order that and like an appetizer and a dessert, it could feed 2 people.
Yeah, because there's no way you.
You can't eat the whole thing by yourself. It's a pretty large torta.
Yeah.
And
that was fire.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was like the largest torta that I ever had.
Yeah.
I've never had one that. Usually you have it. don't. I never had a torta that's not as. Normally they stuffed a lot.
Yeah, sure are.
They packed a lot of meat into it.
That's what she said.
Anyway,
it's cold that got us acting different, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
We should have been at least brought a jacket. Do we got a sponsor out here that can help us out?
Yeah. Ayyye.
What's the local Chicago joint that's
shit?
Give me that. We need a parka or something.
A parka?
Yeah,
First of all, not in this ethnic household, sir.
Why? Why?
Just joking. Why? I don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
I want like those shiny inside Columbia jackets.
Well, I need some Horace Grant goggles right now. Horace Grant goggles. Why do I say goggles?
Goggles.
Yo, I said it twice back to back. It's not. Wow. We apologize for this episode.
Not really. Just listen to a different one.
It is.
It'll be the same. This is the same energy.
Yeah.
The next thing we got is the Chochanita pibil, which is a pulled marinated pork.
Okay.
It's served with tortillas, so you can make your own little taco, and it comes with refried beans and
we got fans out here.
and pickled red onions.
Okay.
And it comes with two kinds of a green salsa and a red salsa that you can put on there.
Okay. Dope.
Did you like that?
I liked it. That
was so flavorful.
Okay, yeah, it was a lot of flavor. Now I'll be honest, y'all know if you paying attention to this podcast, shit that look weird, I don't mess with. And that pink, whatever the hell that was,
It's pickled red onions.
pink pickled red onions.
Yes, pickled red onions. Pickled red onions.
First
Red
of all,
onions
you
that are
saying this
turned
shit-
into pickles.
You saying this shit slow like I didn't get it the
Well,
first.
you said pink pickled red onions. It's not pink pickled red onions. It's just pickled red onions.
Well, they pink though.
Yeah, they turn pink because of the vinegar.
But they also, you say pickle red. I said pink pickle red.
Pink pickled red onions.
Y'all, what I'm trying to say is the shit is good. Like it was good.
Yeah.
It's very good. The pulled pork was very, very tender. Very tender.
Yeah. That shit was cooked slow and low.
Because
baby.
because a lot of times when you get like pork like that and make it into a taco,
Say gamey. I swear to God.
no, it's tough to get through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like tough to bite through. But that right there
Was amazing.
was fantastic.
And the tortillas were so good. They're homemade tortillas.
Yeah.
They were so good. They're corn. They're like, first of all, if you don't like corn tortillas, you're probably not cooking them. You're eating them raw. That's why you don't like them. I recommend heating them up. Yeah, so if you like you have to heat them.
Yeah, you got to throw them bad boys at least in the microwave. I mean, look. I said at least. I said at least in the microwave.
Fine. At least.
You looked at me like...
Because it takes 5 seconds to pull out a pan and put a tortilla in it if you don't want to put it straight on the fire.
Some people got utensils from Subway. You know what I mean? So like,
that's fine. Put it in the microwave.
You know.
Should put it in an air fryer for all I care. Get that shit crispy.
Yeah.
Make a tostada.
It'd be
Anyway,
a Dorito.
a tostada.
Okay, my bad.
A
Dorito tostada. Hey.
Not the same. Not the same. A little bit.
I feel like I'm fucking with you this episode.
I feel like you are.
Ooh, okay. Anyway, it was good.
We also had the upside down.
Yes. One more thing. One more thing about the no. Because I want to say this. That shit was so good. I put red sauce on there, but it didn't need.
It didn't.
It did not need the sauce, y'all.
It was already it was
flavored. Fantastic.
It was really good.
Yeah. So like honestly, that was the last thing I want to say.
Yeah.
Like that's how I judge. If it don't need, it's like a steak. Steak don't need no A1. Steak don't need no steak sauce, nothing like that. You know, some people put A1 on there. You know,
you should go to jail if you put A1.
Now A1 slap now. Now let's not get it twisted. A1
but on a good steak.
A1
Put A1 on like a $6 steak.
A1 could technically go on any steak. I'm just saying it don't need it. It don't need it on a good steak. Because you thought some A1 was a potato. Anyway, that's not it. That's not this. That's all I wanted to say. Is like when the food is good without no extra shit, you on one there. You on one. All right.
Yeah.
Upside down pineapple cake.
We had an upside down pineapple cake with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and topped with a berry sauce. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't had upside down pineapple cake in a long time, but I don't remember it ever being spiced. You know what I mean? Like it had a cardamom and a vanilla and like stuff in it that made it so fucking good.
There was a lot of flavors in it.
It has like anise. Something in it was like spiced. You know what I mean? Like think of like a spiced coffee cake.
Right. But it didn't taste too spicy.
No, it wasn't spicy.
You know, I know, but like, you know what the hell I mean. I know it tastes like hot sauce.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
All right. Think of like the spices that go in a pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
or like
it didn't
an
taste
apple
like
pie. It has something like those. It was so good. And it had the pineapple, which was sweet. The berries, which were a little like tart.
All that together was fine.
And the vanilla ice cream. Oh my! I literally. Whoops.
Now, is that the receipt?
Part of I already took a photo.
Okay, cool. We are not littering. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, we'll get it if it doesn't fly all the way away. There's poop. It's probably stuck to. A lot of shit around here. I don't know. I don't know. Dogs.
Seriously.
But yeah, it was fire.
Fantastic.
And the place was packed.
Y'all, when I tell you packed, like people was waiting outside to get inside. Like that's how crazy it was. They got this little right by the bathrooms. This like little hallway where you can sit if you want to pick up food because you can't pick up food to go.
Yeah,
I would suggest though if you want to seat there, you call ahead and
or
reserve.
Don't like it wasn't that long of a wait. I don't
No.
think like people were rotating pretty quickly.
But it's
it was
wintertime.
done on Saturday. It was busy.
Mhm.
It was lunchtime, so people were there.
Yeah.
Expect to wait a little bit. It's that good, honestly, and it's worth the wait. I would wait 40 minutes to eat there.
I would too.
But that'd be my max.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm going next door. Gloria's.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go to Gloria's real quick, get a taco.
Hey, or right down the street where we the next door.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was fantastic. Honestly, I feel the vibe was dope. I like when it's loud, like loud
know.
and it's a little packed in there, but like I kind of like
love
that.
I
Yeah,
love that.
It's something weird about that.
Of course, it's colorful.
Yes.
It's so good.
Had the decorations hanging from the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like it was just a dope little spot. So
Yeah.
now the reason why we didn't.
Right. So the reason why we talked longer about the restaurant we tried in Pilsen, which is our sponsored portion, is because Oakland does not have any restaurants.
And it's not normally
It's because
economics.
Economically, it's a food desert. It's a food apartheid. But in this scenario,
It's just too small.
It's too small.
It's too small. Like honestly, half of Oakland is a park.
right,
And the other half is some residential
and
like
a beach.
right outside of Oakland is Cleo's. You can
Right.
go to Cleo's
Yeah.
technically. You could go.
Bronzeville's
the
right there.
yeah.
Hyde Park is right there. So
Literally
there's a lot
everything.
of food accessible to the area.
Yeah.
But the area itself is too small
Right.
to have
Yeah.
a restaurant. I
Right.
feel not that there shouldn't be a restaurant. If you want to open a restaurant in Oakland,
Yeah.
by all means, who am I to stop you? You know what I mean?
By all
But-
means, where
but
you gonna
it's-
put it? Where you?
It's mostly residential and park.
Right. So that's and you got the John Point du Sable
John Baptiste
John-
Point du Sable Lakeshore Drive running
Yeah.
right through you.
right through you. So
because that's what divides the neighborhood from the beach. So
yeah. So if you're out here, man, in Oakland,
I really like this neighborhood. I would say stop by a nearby restaurant. Go to Bronzeville. Go to Hyde Park. Go to any of those community
Cleo.
areas. Go to Cleo's. Fucking fire.
yeah, Cleo's is
Take
ridiculous.
food to go. Come to the park. There's actually a pedestrian walkway from the neighborhood to the beach, so you don't have to even park by here. There is a parking lot by Oakwood Beach, but you can just cross over the pedestrian walkway and come. And people are sitting out here eating. Like people are picnicking by the water.
It's so dope because it's so diverse too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's very diverse.
Yep. There's white people, brown people, black people, all kind of people.
Everybody having fun out here, man. We see little
There's
kid
kids
playing
running
with
after the birds.
That she gonna be traumatized for life. Let that bird
See,
come back at her.
that's why I hate birds. That's why I don't fuck with them.
birds.
That bird is bigger than the kid.
Yeah, people looking at us do the podcast like, what's going on here?
What's going on here?
That
I'm
must
about
be
to pee
NBC.
myself.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, on that note, if you like this episode, send it to someone you like. If you did not like this episode,
we understand this time.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
do we? I don't know. At this point, it is what it is. If you're what?
9.
Oh yeah. All right.
We got 8 more after this one.
8 more until we hit the 77. And we'll see you next to whatever Monday.
Yeah. Next whatever Monday. See you on the grams and the YouTubes. Bye.
The TikTokies. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We look forward to having you again next Monday. So make sure you look out for us on any platform where you can listen to a podcast. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and do all the things. And we'll see you next Monday.